Words have the power to touch hearts and spark connections, yet many of us overlook the phrases that truly matter. Women, in particular, often hold unspoken desires for genuine affirmations that make them feel seen, valued, and cherished. What are these magical words? They're not always grand declarations, but rather thoughtful expressions that resonate deeply. Curious to know the things women love to hear, but are too embarrassed to mention? Keep reading to discover how a few meaningful words can transform relationships and leave a lasting impression. Number 1. The silent language of love. Why women cherish. Small promises. To keep the spark alive in a relationship, it's not always about grand gestures or over-the-top declarations of love. Sometimes it's the small promises, the ones that show respect, care, and true attention, that matter the most. Don't underestimate the weight of these little commitments. They represent trust, and trust is a psychological foundation of any strong bond. These seemingly simple promises ignite anticipation, curiosity, and emotional excitement. For instance, saying, "I've planned something special for us tomorrow," or "You'll love the surprise I've prepared for you," adds an element of mystery. It's not just a promise. It's the emotional journey it triggers, the excitement that builds as the moment approaches. These subtle commitments make her feel seen, valued, and most importantly, recognized. But how can you build this connection with small promises? Here's how. Be specific, yet mysterious. Rather than vague comments, offer hints that spark excitement. For example, "I can't wait for you to see what I've prepared. Trust me, you'll love it. Tomorrow, I'm bringing your favorite coffee, but there's a surprise you'll have to wait for." This leaves her guessing, eager for the next step as the anticipation builds. Follow through without fail. No matter how small the promise, following through is non-negotiable. Keeping your word, no matter how trivial it seems, shows reliability and likability. Promises strengthen trust and deepen the bond. If you said you'd bring her favorite snack or pick her up on time, deliver on it. Incorporate thoughtfulness into your actions. Thoughtfulness doesn't require extravagance, it's in the details. Remembering her favorite chocolate or the playlist she loves can mean more than any gift. For instance, "I noticed how much you enjoy jazz, so I found a cozy spot with live music for us this weekend." This shows you listen and care about her interests, which makes her feel truly seen. When you create positive expectations, you're essentially planting seeds of joy and anticipation. As the day of the surprise draws near, her mind naturally turns to you, creating an emotional buzz. It's like watching a teaser for an amazing movie. You can't wait for the full story to unfold. The beauty of these small gestures lies in their simplicity. It's not about grandiose declarations, it's the meaningful actions that speak volumes. And when you deliver, you're not just making promises, you're creating memories. As Steve Maraboli wisely put it, a promise isn't just words, it's a bond, a commitment to someone's trust. Respect that bond and watch your relationship grow. Number 2. Speaking from the heart. The magic of deep compliments. Women love to hear but are too embarrassed to say. Let's be honest, true admiration goes beyond surface beauty. The most profound compliments celebrate not just appearance but the essence of who someone is. Every woman treasures the words that touch not just her ears, but her heart. Words that highlight the unique qualities of her soul. Imagine the impact of a compliment that pierces through the mundane and elevates her spirit. Instead of saying, "You're beautiful," you might say, "There's an energy about you, magnetic, radiant, like the world lights up when you walk in." Or swap the generic, "You have a great body," with something intimate. The curve of your waist? It's mesmerizing. It's like art come to life. Do you see the difference? These words don't just admire, They celebrate her in a way that feels personal, specific, and authentic. You're telling her she's not just another pretty face, but a masterpiece, worthy of attention and appreciation. Such compliments transcend flattery. They empower, leaving her feeling cherished and seen in a deeply validating way. It's like wrapping her in a cloak of confidence that shields her from a world often too quick to judge. Words like these don't just compliment. They affirm her individuality and value in a way that's deeply personal. In a world that bombards us with unrealistic standards, something as simple as saying, "Your confidence is magnetic. It's like you command the room without even trying," can be transformative. This kind of affirmation doesn't just bolster her self-esteem, it reassures her that she is enough just as she is. When you tell her, "I admire your kindness and strength," it's inspiring. You're not only acknowledging her character, but fostering a deeper emotional connection. Compliments like these create a ripple effect, nurturing a sense of worth that lingers long after the words are spoken. Maya Angelou once said, "We all should know that diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value no matter their color." By recognizing and honoring the unique threads of someone's essence, you enrich the fabric of your relationship. These moments of appreciation aren't just nice gestures. They're the foundation of something greater, a connection built on authenticity and mutual respect. When you call out her strength, her spirit, or the light in her laughter, you're giving her something priceless, the reminder that she's seen, valued, and truly remarkable. Small acts of genuine acknowledgement create big magic, both for her and for your relationship. So speak up, speak deeply, speak from the heart, and watch the wonders unfold. Number 3, positive energy, you inspire me. For many women, expressing the profound impact someone has on their life can feel intensely vulnerable, even though it's one of the most meaningful things they could share. Here's the truth. Women want to feel significant, as though their presence leaves an indelible mark on your world. Yet cultural norms or personal insecurities often keep them from voicing the one phrase that could light up your day. You inspire me. Picture this. Her commitment to staying active nudges you to lace up your sneakers, even on the laziest of mornings. Or maybe her relentless curiosity inspires you to finally dust off that book you've been meaning to read. Acknowledging that she inspires you isn't just a compliment, it's a bridge. It connects vulnerability with growth, building a shared space of deeper understanding. Imagine sitting across from her at dinner. She casually recounts how she navigated a tough day at work, squeezed in a workout, and still showed up to the table glowing with energy. Instead of the standard, "Wow, you're amazing," you lean in, your voice warm with sincerity, and say, "Honestly, the way you manage your time inspires me to do better. I've started waking up earlier because of you." What happens next? Her face lights up, a mix of surprise and quiet joy. She leans closer, drawn into the moment. Suddenly, the air between you feels charged, as if your words opened a doorway to a deeper connection. That moment stays. It lingers because you didn't just compliment her. You recognized the unique ripple she creates in your life. Women, like everyone else, crave recognition for their inner strength and beauty. When you acknowledge that inspiration, you're not only showing courage, but also profound respect for who she is. A few tips for sharing this compliment. Be specific. Don't stop at "you inspire me." Add depth. Your dedication to fitness inspires me to take better care of myself. Be sincere. Only say it if you truly mean it. Authenticity is non-negotiable. Make it unexpected. Surprise her with the compliment. A heartfelt, unexpected acknowledgement can turn an ordinary moment into one she'll cherish forever. One phrase, spoken with intention, can become the spark for something extraordinary. So why not say it? You might just find yourself inspiring each other in ways you never imagined. Number 4. Wisdom is here, the words of emotion speak. Have you ever paused during a conversation and asked her, "What do you think?" Seems simple, right? But this question holds the power to forge a deep connection. Why? Because it signals something much more profound. You value her thoughts, her intelligence, her voice. Women often long to be included in decisions, whether it's choosing a dinner menu or navigating life-altering crossroads. When you invite her to participate, you're not just making a decision together, you're fostering a partnership. Consider this. How often do you let her influence your choices? Here's a challenge. Try it next time you're at a crossroads. For example, I've been thinking about changing careers. What do you think about this opportunity? This isn't fishing for validation. It's about creating space for mutual respect. When she feels her opinion matters, she feels important. And here's a golden formula for you. Never underestimate the power of admiring her intellect. This is a truth bomb. Complimenting a woman's intelligence is one of the least used gestures, yet it carries an extraordinary impact. In a world obsessed with appearances, acknowledging her intellect sets you apart. It tells her, "I see beyond the surface. I admire the depth of who you are." Instead of offering a vague compliment like, "You're so smart," be specific. For example, "I'm always amazed at how you find solutions that others miss. Your ability to explain complex ideas so clearly blows me away." These aren't just compliments. They're affirmations of her unique qualities. When she hears something like, "I love how your ideas always bring fresh perspectives," it's not just flattery. It's recognizing her value. When you prioritize her intellect, you're engaging with her on a much deeper emotional level. You're telling her she's not just a side character in your life, she's your partner. Next time she shares her thoughts, resist the urge to solve the problem or dismiss them. Instead, say, "That's a really interesting perspective. Tell me more." In relationships, it's easy to fall into autopilot, taking on roles, routines, and assumptions. But when you consciously shift to valuing her thoughts, the dynamic changes. Start small. Next time you're planning a date, instead of deciding everything on your own, say, "I want tonight to be special for both of us. What do you think we should do?" This isn't just an invitation. It's creating space for mutual investment. These moments may seem small, but they add up. Over time, they build a relationship rooted in respect, admiration, and true collaboration. You'll find that by valuing her perspective, you'll deepen your connection in ways you never imagined. Number 5. Whispers of the heart, the art of timeless romance in everyday words. I know to some people this may sound hollow or even corny, but let me tell you, romantic expressions, when shared authentically, can spark a fire that keeps love alive. It's not about being dramatic or pulling off grand gestures worthy of a movie scene. It's about letting your vulnerability shine through and showing her, in the most genuine way, just how deeply she moves you. Picture this. You're in a moment of quiet, and you turn to her and say, "You know, in this chaotic, unpredictable world, you're my calm. You're my anchor, the one constant that makes everything else feel manageable." Now that's not just a line. It's a window into how profoundly she grounds your life. It's not just sweet, it's powerful, because it speaks to a universal desire to feel like we're someone's safe haven. Or imagine looking her in the eye, holding her hand and saying, "Every second with you feels like stepping into a dream so beautiful, I never want to wake up." Do you feel the weight of those words? It's not about being poetic for the sake of it. It's about making her see that she's not just part of your world, she is your world. These expressions are like keys, unlocking a deeper connection, one that lingers long after the words are spoken. Even in the quiet absence, when you're miles apart, a simple text like, "I just caught myself smiling, thinking about you," bridges that gap. It's not just romantic. It's a reminder that she's not just a fleeting thought, but an ever-present warmth in your mind. Here's the thing. Romance isn't just for the beginning of a relationship. It's not something you check off a list and forget. It's the ongoing affirmation that she holds an irreplaceable place in your life. When you weave these little moments into your daily conversations, they become the glue that binds your story together, making her feel seen, valued, and extraordinary. Think about writing her a quick note, leaving it where she'll find it unexpectedly. Maybe it says, "Just wanted to remind you, you're the best part of my day." Or maybe you catch her off guard with, "You're not just in my heart, you've built a home there." Imagine the look in her eyes when she hears or reads that. Those are the moments that stick, the kind of moments that stories are built on. So, take a leap. Be bold with your words. Be raw. Be unapologetically romantic. Because in a world that often feels loud and disconnected, being someone who speaks with depth and intention can create a love that feels timeless. And isn't that what we're all searching for? Something real, something lasting, something worth remembering. Number 6, emotional anchors. The secret to building unshakable connections. Reassurance is powerful, but its impact on relationships is undeniable. Letting her know you're there for her during tough times will foster trust and stability. Are you the person who says, "No matter what happens with this project, I'm 100% behind you"? Words like these carry a profound power. They build trust, cultivate emotional security, and deepen connection. It's not just about saying them, it's about meaning them. That kind of reassurance can make someone feel safe enough to confront their fears and vulnerabilities, knowing they won't have to face them alone. And that, my friend, is the bedrock of any strong relationship. It's also about truly listening when someone opens up to you. When a woman shares her thoughts or frustrations, she's not always looking for a solution. Often, she simply wants to be heard. What happens when you listen with empathy instead of rushing to fix everything? The relationship deepens. Instead of offering immediate advice, try saying, "That seems really important to you. Can you tell me more?" That small act of genuine listening has enormous power. It shows that you're not just present in the conversation, but that you genuinely care about her feelings and perspective. Now, let's talk about attraction and connection. How many times have you heard someone say, "Tell me what you enjoy," or "What can I do for you?" These questions might seem simple, but they open the door to a deeper, more intimate relationship. Why? Because they show that you're invested in her happiness, that you value her joy as much as your own. It's about demonstrating that her desires matter and that you're willing to put in the effort to make her feel cherished. That's generosity and humility at play, two incredibly magnetic qualities. But it's not just the words, it's the energy behind them. When you listen, when you offer support, when you ask these questions, you're giving something far more valuable than advice or solutions. You're offering emotional connection. And in today's world, where so many people feel adrift, that kind of connection is a gift that can transform any relationship. Number 7, spiritual gift. Take a moment. In the whirlwind of modern life, one of the most meaningful gifts you can offer a woman is the gift of time. Time to recharge, to breathe, to simply be herself. But here's the question. Are we truly paying attention to the silent cues of those we care about? Women often find themselves juggling multiple responsibilities, careers, family, relationships, leaving little room for self-care. According to studies, mental load disproportionately impacts women, leaving them more prone to burnout. Dr. Emily Nagoski, author of Burnout: The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle, emphasizes that Helping each other through stress isn't just about grand gestures. It's about the small, consistent acts of care. Imagine this. She's had a long day. You notice her sighing as she rubs her temples. Instead of waiting for her to ask, you say, "You've been working so hard lately. Why don't you take tonight off? I'll handle dinner." This simple act acknowledges her efforts and relieves her of decision fatigue, a common stressor. But why does this matter? Because actions like these signal something crucial. I see you. I value you. Consider these moments. The coffee rescue. You notice her deep in focus, her favorite coffee cup sitting empty. Without a word, you refill it just the way she likes it. The me time nudge. You've been amazing juggling everything. How about a spa day this weekend? I'll take care of the kids. The unexpected reset. After a tough week, you surprise her with a plan-free evening, candles, a cozy blanket, and her favorite movie ready to go. Does it seem too simple? That's the point. Small, thoughtful gestures carry enormous weight. They don't just reduce her stress. They build trust, deepen emotional connections, and foster a sense of partnership. Even the great Maya Angelou believed in the transformative power of such gestures. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So here's the challenge. What can you do today to let her know she's seen and appreciated? Start small. The ripple effects will surprise you. When was the last time you showed someone they mattered through your actions? What will your next move be? Number 8. I appreciate you. A sentence that can make your love stronger. Have you ever stopped to wonder how powerful 3 simple words can be? No, not "I love you," although those are timeless too. I'm talking about "I appreciate you." It's the kind of phrase that has the power to stop someone in their tracks, light up their face, and make them feel seen. And yet, how often do we let those words slip through the cracks of our busy, chaotic lives? Think about this. When was the last time you truly acknowledged the person beside you? Not just for the big things, but for the small, unspoken gestures they do every single day. The way she remembers your favorite coffee order. How she stays up late to hear about your day, even when her own was just as exhausting. Or maybe it's how she just knows when you need a hug, without you saying a word. Imagine this. You've had a day so rough, you feel like collapsing. And there she is, waiting, maybe with dinner on the table, or maybe just with her presence, ready to listen. You could say, "Thanks for the meal," and leave it at that. Or you could lean in and say, "You have no idea how much it means to me to come home to you. You're my peace when everything feels chaotic. I'm so grateful for you." Wow. Did you feel that? That's the kind of sentence that makes someone pause, maybe even tear up. Because it's not just about the dinner. It's about her. It's about what she means in your life. Gratitude isn't just something you say. It's something you live. Send her an unexpected text during the day. "I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate the way you always make my mornings brighter." Or maybe pick up her favorite snack on your way home, not because it's a special occasion, but because she's special. And if you really want to take it to the next level, make it a ritual. Every night before bed, or maybe once a week over dinner, take a moment to share something you're grateful for. Sure, it might feel awkward at first, but trust me, that habit can transform the way you see each other. It's never too late to start. If those words, "I appreciate you," feel unfamiliar, let today be the day they roll off your tongue. Because here's the truth. Gratitude is contagious. It ripples out in ways you can't imagine. One heartfelt moment of acknowledgement can spark a chain reaction of love, connection, and meaning. So why not start now? Look at her. Really look at her. and say it like you mean it. I appreciate you. Because those 3 words, they might just change everything. As we wrap up, remember that words hold incredible power. They can uplift, reassure, and strengthen bonds in ways actions sometimes can't. Understanding the things women love to hear but are too embarrassed to mention gives you a unique advantage in creating deeper, more meaningful connections. You will not be afraid anymore. Trust me. The following video will solve your problem: how to flirt with women without being weird. If this resonated with you, show your support by hitting the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess for more insightful content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and make sure to click the notification bell so you never miss another empowering video. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you again soon.